Welcome to another episode. Today, one of the major things we have to conquer when it comes to the greatest self. But we're close. One episode after this, and the journey to the greatest self is set up, and you can repeat these videos and practice it for yourself, and then you're done. Just practice. But the path to the greatest self is just an unveiling of the untruth, just an seeing through the veil, just an uncovering of the trap you fall, me fall, everyone is falling in from time to time, and therefore tuning into the smaller version of oneself. But we have just to open ourselves to the greatest, and the greatest will sustainably and step by step implement in the life, or live a life, which is waiting for that since you were born, probably. So, major problems sometimes seems like to be problems. Distractions. Distractions can be emotional, can be mental, can be physical. So everything your avatar or your body and mind system is carrying around, thoughts and emotions, they can be attracted by the environment. You can have so-called triggers outside or inside, and they cage you into these programs which show you a reality which is not the reality itself. So distractions per se, wherever they come from, have to be seen as that. As I said about a story of the past, like, hi, story. You see it, you observe it first of all. And then the second thing is, you can think about it. Why? That's interesting. I'm feeling like that right now. Let's think about that. Where does it come from? The moment you go into the meta level of thinking about your thoughts or thinking about your emotions, you feel that their next step is kind of a humorous, because you realize it doesn't make sense to think about my thinking. That's interesting. It doesn't really make sense to think about my emotions, because I will never find a solution by thinking about anything. So the only way to find solutions is to allow solutions to arise, and not to find them. And distractions lead us sometimes to, oh, now I need to find a solution in that, so I think about that because it's distracting me from my way or whatever. The only way to really find the path through distractions without falling into the trap again and getting pushed to the sides mentally, emotionally, physically, is to re-anchor yourself in the observer. The observer which is smiling and thinking, why am I thinking? Oh, it doesn't make sense actually right now. So I'm probably being. What does it mean to be right now? What does it mean not to be? Oh, when I'm thinking, it feels like I'm not being because I'm thinking. So what is being? Being is the absence of thinking. So how can I get rid of thinking? Well, let's think what is thinking. And then thinking doesn't make any sense anymore, because thinking is, I can think about my thinking, so it is not who I am. Otherwise I couldn't think about it. So who I am is beyond the thinking. So, okay. So distractions arise. Thinking. Distractions. Wait a moment, I give it the word distraction. And then you realize, it's not even a distraction, it's only a distraction if I allow it to be a distraction. Because I open myself up to be distracted. I can only be distracted when I'm not myself. When I'm here in the mind, wrong identified or emotionally, whatever. But the being, state of being, can never be distracted. So in any case, you feel distractions on the path to the greatest version of yourself. and you feel like, okay, I cannot go on because everywhere these distractions, just step one, go one step back and remember that the present moment, the being itself cannot be distracted because it is life itself. It is just what it is. There cannot be any distractions because everything is pantarai, it's flowing, it is as it is. So distractions are only mental concepts based on a mental position or emotional, whatever way you identify it more with. So just breathe in, breathe out, and say, oh, okay, ooh, hi, distraction, hi, story. Why does it distract me? Oh, I remember, I cannot be distracted. Only my false identification with something can be distracted. Great insight. See you in the next episode, and we're coming to the final. You do a good job. Thank you for listening, and see you on the other side.